Hi, my name is Candy Huang, and in this video, I will show you a short tutorial of how to get your problem-solving video to students. Okay, so in a previous video, I showed how you can do step-by-step problem-solving, different software that you can use to do screen capture. In this video, we are going to learn now how do we get the content to the students. We'll use either Teams or WebEx to do this, and so what you'll need is to have your Teams or WebEx open, and I'll show you how you can record. Okay, let's get started with Teams. So you go to Meet Now. This button was under the calendar function, and so once you're in Teams, you can press calendar, and then there's this option to meet now. You don't have to set a meeting. You can just have a meeting with yourself in order to do this recording. So meet now. You can opt to have your video on or off. I'm just turning mine off since you're already seeing my face in this screen capture. And then you can also change this meeting to be like, oh, here's the date, or I'm going to call this how to stream. Okay, and then you want to press join now. So once you're in the meeting, then what you can do is you want to click on more actions, and then you want to start recording. Alternatively, what you can do before you start recording is you can go ahead and share your screen and then start recording. So once you're all set up, then you can do that. I'm just trying to show you all the different options. So I usually like to press screen 1 for desktop because if you click on specific PowerPoints and etc., and if you move to a different page, then students all of a sudden can't see what you're working on anymore. They only see the one thing you've zoomed in on. So I like to choose desktop, so that way you can switch between different modalities like a PowerPoint or a worksheet in case you want to work on that. So again, this is my annotation software where I can work out problems for the students. I can type questions, type out answers to questions. And then once you are finished, then you can go and just end your call. Okay, and the last thing that happens is your meeting is now being recorded and saved to Microsoft Stream. And so this takes a little bit of time, but once the recording is done, you can access it via this chat function of where you just had your meeting, and it'll show up under chat. Or alternatively, what will happen is you'll get an email saying your recording is ready. And so this recording will show up as a link, and I'll show you an example of that. So this is an example of your content is ready to stream, how to make your video, and so you can then copy this link and share it with your students however you'd like, either via Blackboard or just emailing them. Okay, so this makes it really easy. We can move on to WebEx now. For WebEx, it's also pretty similar. I have my WebEx app opened. There's also the WebEx website that you can go to, but you can just start a meeting. Okay. And then it'll open your personal room and you can start a meeting. I'm going to turn off my video since you already see my face. You start a meeting. And again, this right here is our record button. So you can set up your screen again if you want for desktop. And then what you want to do is press the record. Okay, so the record is going to be that red dot. Okay, so now it's showing you that the recording is going. The first time that you press this button, you have the option to record on your computer or record in cloud. And we want to record in cloud because by doing this, it skips the extra step of having to upload our video. Lots of times you can upload your screencast videos to YouTube, make them unlisted, but by using WebEx and Teams and just uploading to the cloud, it already takes care of that and gives you a link where students can access your video. So then once you're done with your recording, you can annotate also with WebEx, which is pretty nice. You can start drawing it immediately on the screen, so there are some extra options with WebEx that may not have been available with Teams. There's also a whiteboard function and a notes section. So you can use any of the tools that you're using before, and then you can exit. And then to end the meeting, you want to stop sharing and you want to pause. The other nice thing about recording is that you can pause. Once you've recorded, you can pause. And so if you've made a mistake or something, you can pause and then start over. Or if you're not quite ready, but you don't want to get rid of like what you've already done before, just pause and then continue when you're ready. Okay. So that's a nice function of WebEx that's not available necessarily on Teams. So then you can resume, and then when you're finally done recording, you can press stop, and then it will stop the recording for you. Another way to stop the recording is just to press end meeting. And then once you end meeting, the recording will start generating and you will receive an email when your recording is done, just like Teams. So those are two options for you to stream your videos. It gets rid of an additional step of uploading to YouTube or another server like Kaltura. And you can just send a link to students and they can view your recording. So I would recommend just playing around with either of the two services and seeing what you're most comfortable with, and then it's really easy to record and get those videos on your way to your students. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is hwangc1@southernct.edu. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye.